Hello everyone. Today I wanted to show you how to add an SSIS database to an always on availability group. We will also discuss the challenges that can occur after the failure from one node to another node and how to resolve them. So always on availability is already there with node 1 and node 2. This is the always on and group name is AFG1. SSISDB is not exist. To add SSISDB, you should go to the integration service catalog, right click on them, click catalog. The name is SSISDB, we cannot change it, it is default, is like that. Okay, so I'm just giving one random password and we should remember this password. Okay, hit OK. As soon as I click this one, the database will be created under catalog and it will be appear here after we refresh it. Yeah, name is SSD. Now we should add this database to always on availability group. So since it is a primary, I can add it. If it is a secondary, there is an option to add the database in availability group. We cannot able to find the add database. Since this is a primary, so I can right click on it and click add database. So once I click hit next, there is databases will be available. So some of them is all METS prerequisites will appear to add the database. So since SSISDB is not, appear prerequisites, it is not enabled the checkbox. So it is showing that password required. The password which I have given during the creation of the SSISDB, I should give it to here. So the same password I have to give. If I give wrong password, intentionally I have given wrong password. So once that is given, I should hit on a refresh. So it says that password is incorrect. Okay. So we should always give the same password. So once given right password, hit refresh. It says that password. Oh, sorry, again it is password incorrect. So I should give the correct one and hit refresh. Now it says that meets prerequisites and click on next. Yeah, now it is showing that meets prerequisites. Once this is done, so we might have a question here: why the SSISDB meets the prerequisites without having a full database backup? We all know that without taking full backup, we cannot able to add the database in always on availability group. But how it is possible without taking a full backup? So for that, if you right click the database properties, and if you carefully observe that last database backed up is on 10th, 10/8/2022. Okay, so you also please compare this in the drive C under programmabilities. SQL Server, Microsoft SQL Server 160 SQL Server 2022 and DTS. Under DTS is bin. So under bin, if you see that backup file, so this backup file is 10/8/2022. It is matching. Okay, so it means so whenever whenever we configure the SSISDB, so it is creating from the catalog to the SQL Server for instance. So that is why easy does not require to take a full backup during adding the database into the always on availability group. So other than SSISDB, any database we should have to take a full backup. So why we need to take a full backup? So that is different case. Like any database, even though that is in full recovery model, internally SQL Server doesn't know that it is a full recovery model. That is like a pseudo simple recovery model will be there internally. So until we are not taking full backup, it seems that it is pseudo simple recovery model. Once we take a full backup, it treats that it is a full recovery model. So always on requires the full recovery model to make it like prerequisites. So that is the reason it requires a full backup on the normal database. For SSISDB, since it is taking from the catalog, so it is not required to take a full backup internally. It is taking from this location. So that 10/8/2022 and this is also 10/8/2022. hit next. So once that is done, just click on connect and node 2 and click next and automatic CD. Okay. As soon as I hit next, so it is going everything. When I click on warning, it says that you need to enable always on support under integration services. It means under integration service catalog, when I click on right click, it is now not enabled. It is not enabled. So once this configuration is completed, click on next, that option will be enabled. Yeah, now it is done. So you can feel that this option is enabled. Right click and enable always on support. Okay, once we click on always on support, so what is the node that we need to add this SSISDB? So that node we should be click and hit OK. So that's it. So once this is done, yep. So from as soon as we click this one, so yeah, we have to refresh this, and this SSDB is creating here automatically. Just a second. Database. Why is not moving here? 1 second. So could be the it is not synchronized. If it is asynchronous, yes, this is asynchronized. If it is asynchronized, oh, sorry, it is synchronized only. 1 moment. Right click, enable always on support, or click OK. Yes. One second. What is this? Database availability. So the database is came here, but it should be available appear here as well. So for that, database easy group properties and synchronized commit manual. Oh, sorry, read secondary is no. It should be yes. Read secondary should be yes. Then only it will appear here. Yeah. Now we can feel that the data. I mean, this SSDB will appear in this location. It is taking in background, and 1 sec, within 30 seconds it completed. Yes, done. Now it is appear. So now right click and create a folder. The folder name is SSISDB folder. Just hit next, and the same folder will be appear here. Yeah. Now my project, I just need to deploy project. I have some project which is already available in my local. So I'm just project deployment file. I'm just uploading here, and it is under this location, and the node 1 package, it opened, click next. And there are 3 different areas like SSIS in SQL Server, Azure Data Factory, Synapse Analytics. So since we are doing in on-premises, SSIS in SQL Server. Hit next and click connect and hit next, deploy. That's it. So it will go through without any issues. I'm sure it will deploy without any challenges. Done. Click OK. So project will, so if I like run this one, execute, so without any errors it will execute it. So since there is no data is available for the corresponding SSIS package, it will execute with some dummy data. So we can ignore this one, it's loading something. So yeah, some result coming, that's okay. So that means it's working. So the issue will come when I fail over from node 1 to node 2 or some other node. So I'm just fail over from node 1 to node 2. So since it is synchronized, so it will not throw any errors or warnings. So it will fail or is completed. Completing. Okay. Yes, done. This is also, there is no challenges here. So main issue will come here. So SSIS developers doesn't know that where my AZ is running. So because of load failure and unavailability of node 1, the node may fail from one node to another node. So so developers will connect here, okay, and they will try to deploy new project as it is, like how you was doing here, and right click next, and another project I'm trying to deploy it, okay, and I'm sure that it get failed. Why it is going to fail? Let me let it fail. Yeah, it got failed. So we have not done anything else. So here it is saying that create a master key in database or open the master key in the session before performing these operations. Why it is required? So if I open this one for SSISDB, it's required service master key. Select star from sys start. Yeah, keys means it's a symmetric key. Yeah. So in node 1, the symmetric key is different, and node 2, the symmetric key master symmetric key is different. Sorry. Why I am discussing about symmetric key? Okay. So any data, I mean, the SSISDB is encrypted. The encrypted database is adding to the always on availability group. To access from one node to another node, which is already encrypted, should have a service master key. This service master key should be same from node 1 and node 2. If both are not the same, so there is a mechanism. So it is another lot of discussions is required if I want to discuss about service master key and database master key, and lot of stuff is there. It is encryption is another vast subject, so I am not going inside about encryption. Okay, so it since it is encrypted, so with the password, so this database needs decrypted with service master key in other node, then only it can be accessed. So for that, I have to create a job based. Okay. So what I'm doing, I'm just creating a database, new job, and job name is SSISDB, SSISDB. Again, simply that one, and new, and the step name is encrypt, and the database name should be SSISDB. And here open the command is open master key. 1 second, let me take copy it from here. It is there. 1 second, somewhere here it is. Open master key. Yeah, open master key, decrypt by password, and password you can give it to the same password which I have given. So that is same, and pass. Yeah, the command was successfully passed. Okay, hit OK and OK, and we need to start job to make it in decrypt with the same password. Okay, but since if both are these keygens are key GUIDs same, if it is both are same, then this step is more than enough to make it success the deployment of other SSIS packages in other node. Since these two are not the same, either we have to make it same by taking a backup of this. So let me try to deploy it here so that it get failed. Okay, and from there we can do it why it is getting failed. So I have executed the job. Okay, it got succeeded. Let me view history. It got completed. Okay, and just going here and the project and deploy project. When I give the project name here, hit next, deploy, it will fail again. So we are doing in right direction, but since both GUID is different, it got failed. So it should be always same. So that is the reason before we configure always one, we should make sure that this GUID should be unique or same in all the nodes. So to make it same, we have to back up this file. Service master key should be, we can take the backup of node 1, backup service master key to path, I'm just giving SSISDB backup underscore backup and pass with encrypted by password. So this one I can give any password, but we should remember the same password. It's not required to be give the same password, but I am just giving, let me give it one toward the right of, okay. I'm just taking backup. Yeah, backup has been taken. So on the node 2, sorry, node 2, even from node 1, I'm just taking for safe side. Node 1 backup. Okay. And the same, this backup, I should restore it in node 2. Okay. So for that, this file is placed in C drive. So today is October 9th. This is the backup file. I should copy it to node 2. Second. Also going to the same location, C drive. So pasted here. I have to restore the file which I copied. So there is a command called restore service master key. So copy. So restore service master key from file. So file path file name is this one. Okay, I'm just copying the same. And on this one, okay, and password is, yes, same password. I should use it to restore it. So earlier you can just see that the GUID is ending with A2, okay, and after restore it will be SSDB encrypted by the old master key. The force option can be used to ignore it. Okay, yeah, force. Since it is there. Okay, done. So if you see this now, the password is, GUID is changed. Okay, now both are same. And the node 1 GUID and node 2 GUID same. Now it will make it success. Okay, D3, and here it is D3, same. Okay, so now if I want to deploy the project here, deploy project, next, browse, and node 2, click next, hit next, connect, next, deploy. It will, I'm sure it will success. Yes, it's done. So this is how we have to troubleshoot to add a database, SSIS database in the always on availability group. And after failure from node 1 to node 2, we have to make it some small changes. So if because of some like reasons, if because of some like project requirements, if we are not allowed to sync the service master key across all the nodes, still we can deploy the SSIS package in secondary replicas once it got failed over with the help of like jobs. The job which we have created in SSISDB to before we sync, right? There is a step that we have created that is like open master key decrypted. This decrypted master key should be encrypted by service master key. So the opened there is a service alter, one moment. This is the command that we have to like give after this command, like alter master key, add encrypted by service master key. This service master key should be encrypted by the master key. Okay, once this is done, just hit OK, and we have to execute it. So there is two ways to execute this job. One way is keep on like a schedule. I have not given the schedule, just given start job. There is no two options. So one is continuous recurring to schedule here. Okay, new schedule, and continuously it will be run. Other way is that so alert based. So alert based is that so always an availability group will be recognize the failover with the help of event ID, that's 1480. So 1480. So I'm just giving the new alert, and the alert name is failover SSIS DB. Okay, and this is a SQL Server event alert based, and the name of the database is SSISDB, and the event error number is 1480. And once this is done, response execute job. So once the failure is happened, okay, the job you should trigger it and click OK. So as soon as it got failure from node 1 to node 2, it get triggered and it execute the job. This is how. So we can avoid the errors during the deployment of the project in the other node without any issues. Wherever we create the SSISDB without any issues, we can deploy it. Okay, but the challenges will come when it got failure from the node where it is created to another node, either it is node 2, node 3, or node 4. So this is how we have to like fix the issues in SSISDB to add a database in always unavailability group.